Mojitos! Drink that, I'll drink, that's mojito. My mojito, my mojito. There's only one drink that I'll drink, that's mojito. It tastes so good, you take it fast. I guarantee you make you start to shake that glass. Just shake that glass, just shake that glass. I guarantee you make you start to shake that glass. Mojitos. How do you make that? I'll go with the super batch.
Mine eyes seen the corruption of the Adam County cops, stealing money, stealing cake. When they make their traffic stops, first they screw you, then they sue you. Play a game and dismiss your claims. The proof's on the internet. Afro Man will bring it to ya. Afro Man is gonna do ya. Afro Man is gonna screw ya. My proof's on the internet. Mine eyes have seen informants get busted with felonies. Tell the cops I'm a kidnapper and I sell a lot of keys. Raid my house and then get pissed, cause the dungeon don't exist. My proof's on the internet. Afro Man will bring it to ya. Afro Man is gonna do ya. Afro Man is gonna screw ya. My proof's on the internet. My gate don't operate and my door is on the floor. My camera's disconnected, Lisa Phillips is a downtown, they take my mama's lemon pound cake. My proof's on the internet. Afro Man will bring it to ya. Afro Man is gonna do ya. Afro Man is gonna screw ya. My proof's on the internet. They vandalized my property, my money came up short. They disconnect my cameras because they are a poor sport. They're the predators and the victims and they're suing me in court. My proof's on the internet. Afro Man will bring it to ya. Afro Man is gonna do ya. Afro Man is gonna screw ya. My proof's on the internet. Brian Newland is a flag. William is a pedophile. If I'm telling folks the truth, how come I have to go to trial? Newland sexting kids, that's true. Now he's stealing my money too. My proof's on the internet. Afro Man will bring it to ya. Afro Man is gonna do ya. Afro Man is gonna screw ya. My proof's on the internet. Tasha Chandler is a confidential informant. Roy Gabbard is the judge that signs fictitious warrant. This whole situation is totally their fault. Don't raid me, don't get videoed and caught. Afro Man will bring it to ya. Afro Man is gonna do ya. Afro Man is gonna screw ya. My proof's on the internet. Prosecutor David Kelly turned to jelly when they fell. Coward ran to Arizona so he wouldn't catch the hell. Kimmy tried to dodge us. Rogers tried to retire and dip like a rat leaving a sinking ship. Afro Man will bring it to ya. Afro Man is gonna do ya. Afro Man is gonna screw ya. My proof's on the internet. All you crooked cops in the world that's doing wrong, you better stop, you crooked cop, before I put you in a song. Make your family and your friends laugh out loud and sing along. My proof's on the internet. Afro Man will bring it to ya. Afro Man is gonna do ya. Afro Man is gonna screw ya. My proof's on the internet.
house. There's some whores in this house. There's some whores in this house. There's some whores in this house. I said certified freak. 7 days a week. Wet ass P word. Make that pull-out game weak. Yeah, you effing with some wet ass P word. Bring a bucket and a mop for this wet ass P word. Give me everything you've got for this wet ass P word. Beat it up, N word, catch a charge. Extra large and extra hard. Put this P word right in your face. Swipe your nose like a credit card. Up on top, I wanna ride. I do a kegel while it's inside. Spit in my mouth, look in my eyes. This P word is wet, come take a dive. It continued along these lines. And it gets significantly more vulgar. Like a lot more vulgar.
Okay. Oh, come on. There you go. That's it. One more. Oh, that's it. God, yes. Oh, the bird, my leg. Oh.
Get ready to fall in love. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Oh, it's be cruel to me. It's be cruel to me. It's be cruel to me. No, it's be cruel to me. Me. No, give me it all. What do I need to do to please you? Make me a brownie. Oh, round like a hole. Oh, it's so humiliating. Choke me. Oh, I felt that in my ass. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Oh, it's be cruel to me. It's be cruel to me. It's be cruel to me. No, it's be cruel to me. Me.
Everybody should remember that the camera adds 300 pounds.
Send all your complaints to Todd McFarlane.
So they wanted us to keep going. That Star Wars girl said, keep going. Okay, so
there's some chick named That Star Wars Girl or something like that. And she wrote this fucking screen. She was like, you're always doing this. And she ended with, be a man. And I was like, what the fuck? I've been struggling my whole life not to be a man.
Yeah.
Grown up fucking teenager.
Not to be the version of a man we thought we were supposed to be.
Exactly.
Yeah.
The man that she was suggesting that I'd be.
Like our dad's generation.
Who didn't fucking cry.
No.
Although my father cried.
Shove that rod up that cunt's ass.
Hey, what are we talking about?
That Star Wars girl.
That Star Wars girl. That Star Wars girl. That Star Wars girl. That Star Wars girl. That Star Wars girl. That Star Wars girl. That Star Wars girl. That Star Wars girl. That Star Wars girl. That Star Wars girl. That Star Wars girl.
Let's get ready to rumble! 3, 2, 1.
Ni hao to all of our Star Wars fans in China.
We're both muted.
Oh, I said, I'm trying my whole life not to be a man. Sure, Kevin.
I know.
It must be so hard to turn off your manliness.
What's up, everyone? Welcome to the AC show, or Jack show.
It's the Jack show.
I got hot Cheetos, and I haven't eaten hot Cheetos in so long, and my mouth is on fire.
Can I ask the chat, is Anna really pixelated, or is it just because sometimes it's just in studio?
Am I pixelated, chat? Hopefully not.
Is Anna pixelated, or is it just for us in studio?
I don't know. Let me look it up. Yes, I am.
Okay. She's not anymore. For me, she's really pixelated.
I pulled it up. It doesn't look that bad.
Okay. All right. I believe you.
Well, right now I have Me, Peaches, we have the Munchkin here, and she's on the internet constantly, so I'm very limited on what I can do. Oh my god, my mouth is on fire. I haven't had hot Cheetos in so long. Oh, they're saying it's better now. Okay, once the intro's ended.
What
I don't
is
know how
this?
your day's going. What?
I don't know how my day's going either, but I went to go look for the Jack show.
Uh-huh.
And I have a new recommendation I've never seen before.
Let's see
I want to
it.
just make sure there's no nudity. Can you see what it is?
No. Let me fix this. Or...
Yeah, I'm sharing it, my screen.
Okay. Oh.
Look at this here.
What on earth?
No, I don't search Asian, whatever the hell this is, like burlesque shows. It's in. I don't even know what language that is. Korean, maybe. Do I dare click on
Korean has O's. That's Chinese.
it? I don't know. I don't like. This is not. It's gonna be a dude.
I'm still on YouTube, so we're not gonna watch that right now.
This is on YouTube, but
I know,
look,
but
there's no nudity.
YouTube is ridiculous, Cecil. Yeah, so guys, I just got back from the water park. I've been at the water park all day. My baby was going crazy, so I'm gonna have to go back probably
To the water park.
Yes. So I literally got home, threw on some makeup, and came in here.
Did you go to Action Park?
I don't know what that is.
It's like a really dangerous water park that was in New York. It was like famous because everybody was getting like, it was called Traction Park because you'd go there. It was basically run by teenagers. It was the most fun and most dangerous place I've ever been in my life. And they did a document.
It died.
I think that plural.
Oh no. Oh no. I think didn't we watch like the documentary like the kid got decapitated or something?
Oh, that was a different guy. That was recently. That was like a senator's son, right? Like a little kid got decapitated.
No, this was like old. Because you and Ethan were talking about this water park.
Yeah, I think I think because that story came up in the news, we started talking about and Ethan went there as a kid too. It was fucking bananas. Let me see if there's like any. It was like it looked like a war zone. People are walking around with like blood coming off them, and it's like.
Oh my god! No, we went to like the Knott's Berry Farm water park, and my baby loved it. So.
All right, here's an Action Park commercial.
Okay. Play it at like 1.25 speed just so I don't get hit.
I don't think you're going to hit for a commercial from 1984.
Cecil, YouTube is retarded.
I'm so glad I'm on Rumble only now. I don't even fuck with YouTube. I don't even try to, like, I'm so glad.
Looking for a great place for the family this summer? Well, Action Park has 75 of the
There was never any families. It was all teenagers and families with kids that got hurt.
wettest family rides in the world, just minutes away.
At Traction Park, there was like the wave pool was like a place of death and suffering. They were constantly rescuing kids that were drowning. It was like a lot of like city kids going there and jumping in the wave pool, and they couldn't swim a fucking stroke, and they were just immediately dragged to the bottom of the pool.
Oh my god. So it's like a nightmare scenario.
Like a nightmare.
Oh no. Yeah, I did not go there. I was in a kiddie pool section all day, and it was fun.
I remember this. First of all, they had like it's on the side of a mountain. They had like natural springs, and they would just build tubes that would shoot you out into them. The water was like sub-zero because it was like mountain water. And you'd be like shot out of these tubes into like freezing fucking.
Oh my god.
That water was freezing. Tarzan swing.
So you went here?
Most of it, yeah. On my 17th birthday, I'd been there a couple times as a teenager, but on my 17th birthday, I got my license, and immediately, at about seven, not even 8 o'clock, I got pulled over on the Jersey State by Jersey State Trooper. And I was going 82 miles an hour, I remember it. And the guy went crazy. He's like, "You've only had your license for 7 hours." He's like, "Where are you?" He's like, "Where are you going?" And I'm like, "I'm going to fucking Action Park." And he started screaming. I was going 50 miles an hour the rest of the way. All my friends are packed in the car. They're like, "Go faster." I'm like, "He's going to kill me." He was like screaming at me. He let me go. But, yeah, this was, you had to go to this place.
My first time in Action Park, and I love it. They have more water.
They had these water slides that were clearly not designed by actual engineers, but they just like put them in themselves. Like they look official, but once you're on them, you're getting like jostled around wrong. You're like, who installed this thing? Ethan, I never watched the full documentary. Ethan was said during the documentary they were filming. And they were literally testing it on the teenagers that worked there. They would like just adjusting it. Like there was no fucking oversight. Kids were getting fucking broken in half. Goddamn, that water park picture is hot. I didn't post anything from a water park.
I did. I posted it. It's up on my Twitter. Yes, I asked you to reshare it because it's.
I know. I was joking. I was like, I didn't post any. You're like, you're like, no, I did. I'm like, I'm not kidding.
I know. I'm having a moment.
Wait, is that the bathing suit you're wearing right now?
Yes, I literally got home and jumped, like, threw on some makeup and came in here.
All right, so
I'm still wet. But to be fair, it was really hot in here because I was gonna change, but it is like an oven in here, and I'm like, I'll just wear the wet swimsuit until it dries.
Anna's in a bathing suit, and if we get what's the super chat goal, she will get up and show us her bathing suit.
$500.
$500. We get a twirl.
Okay. Runs with Phantoms. By the way, this is everyone that's watching on YouTube. These are the YouTube super chats. Runs with Phantoms, thank you for the 2. Don't forget about Rumble, please. I don't. I have Rumble up. I see you guys. Ben Ryder, thank you for the 2. Mojito song, Better Than a Dangerous Man. Russell Hall, thank you for the 5. I tagged you on X with a Fork Mary Minecraft candidate for Cecil. I think he'll like her. Okay.
A Dangerous Man was the movie we watched. I do the show called Big Fat Schlock twice a week.
Yeah.
And it might be the worst movie. And we specifically watch like low budget. Some are okay, but mostly bad movies. And this might be the worst movie in the existence of movies we watched last night. It was like painful.
It's worse than the Leprechaun movie?
Oh yeah.
That's hard to imagine.
I don't know if it was as boring. It was so bad, but it wasn't boring. I don't know. I can't explain how awful it was. Yeah, Mr. V. It was just so bad.
Can you get the Carmelo stuff pulled up? Because we are going to have a special guest that's going to be joining us in a couple minutes. And
Carmelo Anthony is going to be here himself via prison in his first interview. He said, "I want to do it on the Jack show." So.
Yeah, he's a big fan of the show. He likes Cecil's calendars and my funny takes on liberals. Deranged Lunatic, aka DL, thank you for being a member for 37 months. Anna looks fine as hell to me. Well, thank you. Kate of the Swiss, thank you for the 2. Cecil, show Anna the fan made ROTOR intro to the Coke Files.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Rotor. That was the movie we watched last week, which we thought was the worst movie. But we were educated on the worst movie.
Okay.
Rotor was a kind of a RoboCop and Terminator ripoff.
Gotcha.
And somebody made it with Mike Oxmall. Hold on.
While you do that, let me read these. these Rumble rants. Deranged Lunatic, thank you for the one. Cecil, did you hear that Nick Shirley's life getting threatened by a lefty immigration and attorney in New York?
No, I didn't see that. But I mean, Nick Shirley, his reporting, first of all, has done more for this country than every fucking senator and and congressman on both sides, than every single on both sides of the aisle, and every single fucking media outlet combined. Nick Shirley has done more, but in doing so, he is costing organized crime, and that's what it is, and a lot of it's international organized crime, billions and billions and billions of dollars by uncovering what was in plain sight. Here we go. Here is Oxbot.
In a world where crime never sleeps and bars never close.
Oxbot, you are going to be a bad motherfucker!
Behold Officer Oxbot, son of Rota, the cyborg cop programmed for justice, after a cloning experiment gone horribly wrong.
Oh, get ready to fall in love. Yeah.
This summer, one drunk cyborg is serving justice and drinking like a fish with two eyes in the same hole.
What they do was a little bit of grab ass. Calling you out. What do I need to do to please you? Oh. Cecil's sexiest second move is excruciating.
Okay, boys.
Dead
Oh
or
no.
he slurs through a whiskey-soaked vocoder while his targeting system locks onto a suspect's assets.
Oh.
Everybody that complains about AI, it's like, look at this. It's
Did he say his sexiest move? The Vaseline power punch.
Besides hood rats and slow-walking citizens, Oxbot will have to deal with...
This is Juju, the welding
Oh my god.
Terminator.
JJ-9000, a cyber warrior from an alternate future, tasked with stopping him from tearing the fabric of reality and depleting all booze reserves.
Oh, I felt that in my ass. There's a lot to take in. Oh, my God. It's so humiliating. Choke me.
Drunk, deviant, unstoppable.
Oh. Oh.
Your new favorite cyborg is coming on you, straight to home video, on Super VHS and ED Beta.
Great. That was Cowster. Thank you, Cowster. But yeah, I'll find some. I had some shit. I had some good stuff pulled up, but I'm looking for it now. Carmelo Anthony stuff. We got.
Interview his parents did?
What's that?
Did you see the interview his parents did?
Oh yeah, we got that. I got that all prepared. Yeah, it's just heartbreaking. I love that they're on TV pretending like they were the victims of somehow. It doesn't make any fucking sense at all. But some rapper just gave them $500,000 today.
Again? They had $600,000.
Yep, some rapper just gave them $500,000, and it's wild. It's fucking retarded. By the way, that's that's not even his mother. That's his stepmother, and she's crying. Oh, here's the. I love this. This is amazing. Where you could
intend.
Where you can your kid can murder somebody and you could act like you were the victim of the crime.
My son didn't intend to hurt anyone.
He's a good boy.
My son was defending himself.
He was defending himself. Yeah. It's just that 15 mostly black kids says otherwise as eyewitnesses.
Yeah.
And then the defense attorney said Austin tried to impale himself on the knife. That's a good defense.
What? Wait, was this televised?
No.
Oh my God! Can
Oh,
you
this would have been the
imagine?
trial of the century.
Seriously.
Damn, I missed Rotor. You missed Rotor.
Just go back a couple minutes.
Here we go. This is heartbreaking. It's every mother's nightmare that their son will kill somebody and then go to jail for that crime. And but thankfully, good people are stepping forward to give you hundreds of thousands of dollars for the ordeal you're going through. Not the other family.
I
What
know.
you're going, not the family with the murdered kid. Your family's the real victim here.
My son didn't intend to hurt anyone.
He wanted to help Austin. He suspected he had a congenital heart problem and wanted to do emergency surgery.
Oh my God.
Carmelo was a hero, but the surgery went wrong because of racism.
I saw this one.
What?
Oh, I'll get it pulled up.
It took less than 3 hours for a jury to reject 19-year-old Carmelo Anthony's claims of self-defense in the stabbing death of 17-year-old Austin Metcalf. Prosecutors argued Anthony intentionally killed Metcalf after being taunted and shoved by Metcalf and his teammates at a high.
Yeah, right. He went into their fucking tent looking for trouble.
Yeah.
School track meet. Take us inside that courtroom. What stuck out to you?
What stuck out to?
The parents should, if you raise a fucking animal and release it on the general public and it starts murdering, and it's a child, you should go to jail. These parents should be charged for fucking releasing that monster on the fucking public.
Me, number one was the all-white jury, but I was trying.
It was an all-white jury. You know, all white with 4 Hispanics and 2 Middle Easterners. Or, you know, another way of phrasing that is all white.
To be, you know, like, all right, it's not that big of a deal. I mean, the truth is on
You
our
can
side.
tell by their speech how low IQ.
I thought they were well off. I don't know how. They seem really low IQ, but...
Well, I don't know that we didn't see anything about them before they got the $600 and something thousand from that GoFundMe.
Were they using it on his attorney?
I don't think so. I mean, remember they moved into like a brand new house and then the mom got a nose job?
Well, first things first. Priorities.
Yeah, I guess so.
Yeah, it's like...
They moved into a fancy white neighborhood. She got her nose reduced.
Did he have... I got hopefully our guest comes in here soon. He had a public defender. He did have a public defender. Okay, so they raised $675,000, and people are like, normally in a lighter complexion family, if your son is accused of murder, the family will sell the house to pay for the lawyer to get their son the best defense. In this case,
they're saying he did not have a public defender, so there's back and forth on it. Let me look up his lawyer while we're waiting.
They should embrace their African nose, yeah.
Well, that's my thing. They want to cry racism. It's like, then why are you wearing a wig and getting a nose job so that way you could look more white?
Well, that's the other thing going on in Belfast.
Oh my God. Oh my God. Look at this guy. This is his lawyer. What?
He looked like every hipster fat. I forgot we're on YouTube.
Yeah. It's okay. Hold on. What is this?
Self-defense is a protection that applies to each and every one of us. There are two sides.
Oh my God, Cecil, he's got the comb over.
This is the guy who will talk to you for 3 hours about IPAs.
What's IPAs?
Like
the
beer. Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna speed it up a bit.
You know, I've been home brewing.
Oh God.
To every story. And Carmelo is a 17-year-old kid and an excellent student. He is the captain of the
honor
track
student,
team,
probably.
captain of his football team. And prior to this, what was on his mind was what college he was going to go to.
And murder.
Yeah, so then why did he... This was something that I was like, okay, when I was in high school, you can't have knives. You can't have Swiss Army knives. If you did, that was, you would get suspended for a week. If they found that, then, if they caught you again, you would get in more trouble. But not only was he messing with the other kids, he brought a knife onto school property, which is not allowed.
No,
and then he just stabbed someone.
It's premeditated. He started fucking with them because he had a knife. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, he was like, why are you walking into their tent? And they're like, get out. They told him to get out 15 times. And the second the guy put his hand on his shoulder, he plunged a knife into his chest. And they're saying that's self-defense. No, it's premeditated. He went there looking for trouble. And he has he can't think 13 seconds into the future. Like, okay, I'm going to stab somebody. What will happen after that, Carmelo? I don't know. Who knows what will happen? What if he dies? I don't know. I didn't think that far ahead. What's up, Bronca?
Hey, Bronca.
Hey, guys. How you doing?
Good. This is the guy I wanted to talk to this week.
Yeah. Is it?
Yes.
Hey, I don't look super high, do I?
No.
No.
Okay, good. All right.
Now you do.
Now we are aware of it. But you are in Colorado.
Rocky
I am in
Mountain.
Colorado.
Yeah, you're Rocky Mountain High.
I'm high on life, folks. I'm just kidding. Weed is not my drug of choice. Don't worry about it.
Guys, whatever he's high on, it's not weed, is what he's trying to say. He's old school. It's opium. You smoke opium, right? You got into that when you were traveling overseas?
When I was young, a younger man than I am today.
When you were shanghaied?
Man, when I was a younger man, listen, I came of age in the 80s. All the drugs were everywhere around New York City. And there was nothing that was not readily available. Thank God I was poor.
I did smoke opium once because I had a friend come back from Tibet or Nepal or somewhere like that, and they brought a ball of it with them home. And it smelled
How did they transport it? Prison wallet?
It was a girl. I didn't ask. But
that's okay then.
And
that's different.
We rolled it into a Marlboro, and everybody was like, "Oh, let's whenever." And we were walking around like Alphabet City and like the East Village and floating on air. And I swear to you, for the next 2 weeks, all I thought about was opium. It was just from one fucking cigarette that I shared with like 6 other people. I think I probably took about 3 or 4 drags of the thing. Was floating, and I called one of my friends that was there, and I'm like, "What are you doing?" He's like, "Nothing. Just thinking about opium." I'm like, "Me too." It was like a week later. I was like, "That shit." The only reason we didn't get it is like no one knew where to get opium. It was like, what the fuck? It was the weirdest. But yeah, don't ever. I would after that. I never, ever, ever went any kind of fucking opioid or any. Those thing is so strong.
Don't do drugs, kids.
Don't do drugs. It took like 2 weeks before it wore off. That you were like constantly thinking about it, and that was just from one fucking. Somebody in the chat, it's so good. Opium is a good time. Yeah. And it is. I would never ever touch that shit again. But did you like you're a person with a heart, so you obviously it broke to watch these two what they're going through. Is there any parent? It's every parent's worst nightmare to have your child murdered by somebody. Murder somebody. It's just.
Well, she got a nice nose job. Yeah. I mean, her nose looks a lot nicer than it used to.
No, is she his
very attractive? Yes, I know. They're suffering. They're suffering every day with the weight that their son's being held accountable for slaughtering, carving the heart out of another human being. I mean, good heavens, who thought this would happen?
There is so little accountability in.
By the way, does that dad have Somalia head? Are they? They're not Somalians, are they?
I see what you're saying.
He's kind of got that light bulb head.
Little triangle going on there. I see what you're saying. He's got the Clark Gable mustache. There's a lot of.
My son didn't intend to hurt anyone.
I'm pretty sure he did.
Yeah.
It took.
I gave the best defense before he came on. I say he was trying to help Austin. He's studying to be a cardiologist, and he noticed he may have a congenital heart condition, and he tried to do emergency surgery on that. They should have just went with that rather than Austin tried to impale himself on the knife.
Right. No, he saw a mosquito. There was a mosquito on the front of Austin's jersey, and he was trying to impale it, just pin it in place, and he overextended. It could happen.
Where were you a week ago? They could have used you.
I know. I keep telling these people I do good legal work.
Yeah, it's
You
kinda
will
your
hear
thing.
defense arguments from me. You will not hear from anybody else.
Less than 3 hours for a jury to reject 19-year-old Carmelo Anthony's claims of self-defense.
Look at those eyes.
In a stabbing
They're like shark eyes.
17-year-old Austin Metcalf. Prosecutors argued Anthony intentionally killed Metcalf after being taunted and shoved by Metcalf and his...
Yeah, taunted and shoved as he entered their area and was asked to leave. Yeah.
Teammates
They
at a high
cornered
school
him.
track meet.
Take us inside that courtroom. What stuck out to you? What stuck out to me, number one, was the all-white jury.
All-white jury. Number one. It's got the thing that stuck out to him the most. The thing that didn't exist stuck out to him the most. Now, Bronca, it was 6 white, 4 Hispanic, and 2 Middle Eastern. Was that the makeup?
I actually don't know what the final count was on the jury once they dismissed the alternate jurors. So when they had 18 of them, about a third of them were different ethnicities. I don't think you could actually get to an all-white jury. I think mathematically you had to have at least one non-white person, but it could have been half non-white people. I don't know.
Well, here's the thing. You weren't there. I wasn't there. He was. He says it's all white, so we have to take his word for it. He's not a liar. This man is a father who raised a aspiring heart surgeon. So I'm going to take his word, if you don't mind.
To me, number one was the all-white jury. But I was trying to be, like, all right, it's not that big of a deal. I mean, the truth is on our side.
The truth.
Oh my God.
The truth.
Now, the truth is, what he was hoping for is he needed one black person on that jury who would never vote to acquit.
Right.
They'd get a hung jury,
That was
and they'd
it.
retry him. And there's 12% of the county is black. There's a good chance, and if they retry him, they get another one black person on the jury, and they'll just do that endlessly. Where he got screwed from the dad's perspective, is it didn't work. It didn't work. They had various ethnicities on the jury, but they didn't have a black person who was going to do this tribal,
Right.
I should say it up front. Not all black people, not all black people, not all black people. There's a lot of very productive black people, American citizens who contribute to society, but there's a segment of the black community that actually separates itself from normal American society. They're kind of black supremacist. Everything is black. Everything's about being black. They're not assimilated into American society. It's like they're a different nation, almost a cancer in the American body politic. They don't consider themselves of us. And if you can get one of them on the jury, they'll just never vote to convict another black. That's why half the prospective jurors were dismissed. They told the court up front, I'm not going to vote to convict a black man. I just won't do it.
Right.
And so they were properly dismissed.
So do you think they will get a retrial on this? Don't you have to have grounds? You don't just get an automatic retrial.
Yeah, so I don't see any obvious reasons they would get a retrial for reversal here. I mean, there's always a chance, right? Like in Dumb and Dumber, there's always a chance.
You're saying there's a chance.
You're saying there's a chance. But most of the decisions that were made in this trial that people don't like are largely left to the discretion of the trial judge. Absent some abuse of discretion, which is not found, he gets to make these evidentiary rulings. He gets to make these, he gave jury. If I were the judge, I'm not sure I would have given a self-defense jury instruction. I don't think Carmelo qualified for a self-defense jury instruction. There's nothing about this that looks like self-defense based on the evidence. Absolutely nothing. So I think the judge was overly generous. And I think the jury was overly generous in sentencing. There's no reason this should be only 35 years. 99 is the max. This should have gone completely to the max. The only regret is that, The truth is, even a death penalty would not be a sufficient punishment for Carmelo Anthony. The only perfect punishment was if we could take Carmelo Anthony's soul and give it to the devil and bring Austin Metcalf back to earth. And of course, that's impossible.
Yeah. I mean, it's astounding. What I'm watching is an entire, just like you said, there's not, where it's not all black people, but a certain segment that are so separate and so walled themselves off from the rest of society. What is happening right now? These are people who have no accountability, and they're experiencing secondhand accountability for the first time. Like, this is the closest thing.
It's like dealing with a bunch of adult-sized, retarded, violent children.
Yes.
Right. I mean, these people, there's zero accountability. There's zero commitment to facts or reality. It's all conspiracy theories. You know, I had a buddy of mine was in the hospital not long ago, and he was in a shared room. There was another patient in the second bed, and he said the other guy was a black guy, and he would spend the whole day watching these bizarre black documentaries about how black people invented all the things, and then the white people came and stole their IQ from them. And they're like brainwashed. They're conditioned to believe all this.
Oh, yeah.
And that's why that subset of American blacks come across the way that they do. But it's a real societal problem we have because, listen, I see people on social media. There's like, oh, we should take all the black people in America and send them to Liberia. Listen, that's not happening. That's not happening. There's a lot of good, productive black people. Clarence Thomas, you're going to send Clarence Thomas to Liberia? Thomas Sowell? I mean, wake up. But there's a problem within the black community.
Those two
they really
could
need
stay.
some self-policing. You know, I don't know what the numbers are, but let's say it's, 30% productive black Americans and 30% these wackos and, I don't know, 40% kind of mixed up and still need to be sorted out. But those 30% who are wackos, they need to be checked. The violent people, that subset of blacks who are committing crimes against white people at 50 times the rate that whites commit crimes against black people, they need to be checked. And I think the only solution is, honestly, to be genuinely colorblind, by which I mean, if you're a black guy and you commit a felony, you just go to prison, just like a white guy would go to prison. There's no more of these, you get arrested and released 15 times until you stab a white girl on the train. We're just not doing that anymore.
72, 35, the numbers are astounding. But I'm watching the reactions of the crowd, and I swear to you, it is people who have lived a life with no accountability, and they're watching. This is only secondhand accountability. They're watching somebody face accountability and Carmelo, and they don't know how to process it. There we go.
Someone asked about Masad Ayub. Masad wrote the foreword to my book. Yes, we're very good friends, Mas and I.
Yeah, thank you, Friendly Slumlord. It says, Bronk, I'm a big fan. Do you still work with, how do you say his name?
Mas Ayub.
Ayub, okay. I took his class and he spoke the world of you. Would you teach fire alarm legal classes again? If so, come to Memphis. We need your help.
Memphis definitely needs help. Memphis is one of those cities I would never go to without a gun. Memphis is a very dangerous place.
No,
really? Isn't that where Elvis is like? I don't know. That's all I know about Memphis.
Graceland is in Memphis. Yeah.
Okay.
I would not go there without a gun.
Really? Go visit Elvis's home?
Sure.
Yeah, it's no good. But you are moving to Tennessee, correct?
I'm moving to Knoxville. It's getting close within about a month.
Ooh, congrats.
My house is being packed up right now as I speak to all of you.
So yeah, this to me, I was watching these videos today, and there's just so many of them, and I feel like there's always an excuse. There's no accountability for a certain segment of the population, and to them, even to watch somebody face actual accountability is too much from the bed. They're freaking out over secondhand accountability. And the twin brother.
Oh, this is where they're chasing the white guy out of their tent, right?
Yeah. Said, I would have killed him and his twin brother. She's saying.
Yeah. Well, she's nice black lady.
They should have both been arrested.
Both should have been dead. The both brothers. Both of them should have been
I got to learn how to do that black girl head shake.
You have to
I
get
could
a
do that. I
weave.
could do that in closing argument.
You got to get a weave, man.
You got to give my client a not guilty verdict.
Holy moly.
Look at America's starving oppressed.
Oh my! This
We're
is
punishing them
somehow-
with calories. Apparently,
Oh.
they're enslaved with corn syrup.
She's getting her. Don't make me take out my cell phone out of my bra. Oh, there it goes. Don't make me take my cell phone out of my titty.
She's got like a whole server in there.
Holy moly! Free Carmelo. I swear to God, I feel like I'm driving through a fucking safari. What the?
Imagine you defended yourself against a black aggressor, and these people were your jury. You're going to get due process of law.
Or your judge.
Or your judge, unfortunately.
Oh my God, this is something else.
Imagine all the cheese on that phone when it comes out.
Can I borrow your phone? Nah, I played this one.
Right?
Yeah.
Is this the twin?
No, this is just a guy asking people like they are facing. They are watching accountability for the first time in their life, and they don't know how they're getting violent. From,
This is fucking Miller. I would have stabbed that nigga too.
I would have stabbed him too. That's how, he's just saying, he's trying to get reactions from people.
It's just theater for them.
I would have did it to him. I promise I would have. I would have did it to him.
But why?
I would have did it to him and his brother.
Okay, but for what reason?
Let me tell you why.
Yeah.
Them little boys came looking for trouble.
Okay.
They were looking. Austin was looking for trouble.
They were in their own tent.
Yes. You're using logic, Bronca. Come on. They were looking for trouble.
Trouble is you don't know what fucking outcome going.
Sure.
You don't know outcome. You
Okay.
robbed
Why
a
did he
bank,
never
you
speak
don't know if you're gonna get the
proper
money.
Wait, somebody robbed a bank?
Hold on, listen real quick.
Man, you wanna play dumb,
listen.
man.
Listen.
Don't give me no
I'm trying
time.
No, I want to hear. Yeah. Let's talk about it. All right.
You can record it, motherfucker.
Yeah. No, I want to.
You rob a
get
bank,
inside,
right?
right?
You rob a
Yeah.
bank, right? You might get the money. You might go to jail. You might be dead, right?
Right.
You fuck with the wrong motherfucker. It's the
Okay.
same way. Them boys were looking for trouble. You know what
Okay.
happened? He got stabbed and he died because he
Okay.
went looking for trouble. That's self-defense, motherfucker. So
All right.
if you can't see that between your
Oh, is that what it
little
is?
ass brain, motherfucker,
All right.
do I have to tell you? I have to whisper to you?
So.
You want me to whisper to you?
No, I just.
You want me to whisper to you, motherfucker?
You can talk in.
You want me to whisper to you?
Well, you're yelling
All
right
right,
now.
then, bitch.
Yeah, well, you're.
Play with somebody else, nigga. I'm a real gangster. Play with somebody else. I will fuck you up.
I'm just trying to get.
Oh, he's a
some
real
insight
gangster.
into the
Look at that.
The real gangster. He says that at the end. We got the insight of a real gangster.
There we have it, guys. From a real gangster.
They just can't. They can't
See,
stand
look
when
at that
people don't
smile.
react.
That's the smile of a guy who looks in the mirror every day, and he's a white guy.
Oh my God! Just
He's never going to be that other dude.
the pure fucking hatred back. It's just crazy. Imagine the only thing you should be feeling is shame, and I'm sorry this happened here. That he did this. He made a stupid mistake that fucked up his life and took somebody else's, and we are sorry. It's anger at the kid who died. Yeah, somebody just said they sent me a DM of now they're all going to his grave and desecrating it. Let me see if that's true. Hold on.
You pull that up. Friendly Slumlord, thank you for the 5. Bronca, since you're coming to Tennessee, have you read and what are your thoughts on the trespassing law starting July 1st that states in Tennessee you can shoot someone for not leaving if the cops don't show?
So Tennessee did just pass a new defensive property law. I wouldn't call it a trespassing law, but defensive personal property law that takes effect on July 1st. I'm not sure we're talking about the same things. If there's actually a trespassing law, that's something different. But I've written about it. I've covered it on my shows already. Just go look at my content.
There you go. Oh my God.
So I'm going back tomorrow to diarrhea on that bitch after taking lax. So they're pissing on his grave now. That's normal. That's normal. You murdered a kid in cold blood, and now the community mad that angry at the accountability that came is now
So
desecrating.
what does Chud the Builder call this kind of manic behavior by black people? He's got a phrase for it,
Chimping-
right?
chimping
Something
out.
out. I can't
Chimping
remember.
out is, I believe,
Do chimps urinate on their opponents in this kind of way? Is that the kind of thing you would expect from an animal?
throwing feces is actually part of the it's troop behavior, I believe. I'm no zoologist now, but I've seen all the Planet
All the Planet of the Apes movies.
Don't
yeah, you know
even-
what? Cornelius and Zara would never do this. I don't even know. This is beyond chimping out. Zayas would not do this.
No, Aldo would though.
This is this is like, so now they're making because he was held accountable for something he clearly did. They don't know how to process it. They don't know how to process it. Like, the only thing you should feel is sorry for the victim. And if you want to feel sorry at the sadness of a kid throwing his life away, that's fine. If you were like, hey, this is awful, like 2 lives are gone because but to be angry at the kid that died and no sorrow for anybody who died, no sorrow, just anger and blaming, it's not fair. Free him.
I don't think the IQ level is there to comprehend the situation.
Right.
For
So
me,
you nailed it, actually. So what's really happening here, the reason we have these like different groups of black Americans, the productive ones, the civilized ones, and these people, is largely driven by differences of IQ. So every demographic is on a IQ bell curve, right? Every white people, Asian people, black people, doesn't matter who you are. There's an average IQ, and then it curves down from there, both higher and lower. And so the higher IQ black Americans have no trouble integrating and being productive and functional in a high IQ American society, or where the average IQ is for white people is about 100. If you're a black American and your IQ is above 100, you're fine. You just integrate with everybody else. You're just a productive American citizen. But if your IQ is the average of the black Americans, which is 85, a full standard deviation, 85 IQ people have trouble making change if they're working a cash register, just to put that in context. And then you get to 80, and you get to 75, and you get to 70, because half the people are below the average, right?
Well, 80 was considered not too long ago to be mentally retarded. That was
75 was, no, sorry, 85 was mentally retarded, and they lowered it to 75 because half of the black population would have been deemed mentally retarded. And politically, that was unpalatable. But when you have sizable numbers of people who have an IQ of 70, 75, 80, they cannot actually be productive. They cannot be successful in the ways that TV would think you should be successful. A nice car, a fancy crib, this kind of nonsense. In a modern society. But they see TV, right? They're on the internet. They see all this stuff. They see the gangsters with the $100 bills, the Benjamins, and the fancy cars and the cribs, and they're like, well, why can't I have that? Well, you can't have it because you're a fucking idiot. That's why. You're not capable of acquiring those kinds of resources. But they think just because they exist, they're entitled to it. And then they get resentful that they don't have it. And then you get this.
You should volunteer at Big Brothers because they go like, why can't I have this, Uncle Andrew? And you could be like, because you're a fucking idiot. That's why you can't have it.
And listen, it's the same for white people who have an IQ of 85 or 80 or 75. They can't have big cribs and Benjamins either. They're not capable of it.
No, yeah, it's an IQ thing. It's across the board. No one is having massive success with an 85 or under IQ.
To be fair, unless you open up a daycare center in Minnesota, then your IQ can be as low as you want.
Well, I still think those people are being basically coached by somebody. They're just warm bodies that are opening that. There's somebody ahead. There's somebody ahead of them. Right. This is yours. This is yours. You're the name on that one. Because you're talking about this is organized crime in the billions, and
right.
With
the Democrats are teaching them how to do this. It's in the Democrats' interest that this all happens. So that's all orchestrated. You know, a funny thing is, we're all familiar with the movie Forrest Gump. I'm sure we've all seen it. You know, in the movie someone just put in the comments. In the movie Forrest Gump, His IQ was, they say, only 75 in the comment. I think his IQ was 85 in the movie. Forrest Gump had an IQ of 85. And that's the average IQ of black Americans. So half of them are dumber than Forrest Gump, statistically.
Well, I'm not worried about their IQ. I'm worried that the average height and weight of a black woman is 5'2", 180 pounds. And that is what the bigger, that is, I believe the average height, it might be, is either 5'2" or 5'4", but it's 180 to 185 and around, let's split the difference. The average height and weight of a black woman is
Listen, I was at a water park all day today, and let me tell you, 180 is being generous.
Yeah,
I
saw a thing.
And there's at least another 30 pounds of lashes and nails.
Yeah, and the weaves.
I was getting corrected by two women in real life because I made fun of an Instagram post, and it was it was called the girl called herself a mid-sized woman. She's like, what it's like to be a mid-sized woman at the beach, and I'm like, that is a giant fat woman. And then they were like, no, she's not. She's not fat at all. And I'm like, well, when I grew up, that was a fat chick. You know what I mean? And it's like, now it's like, I guess they were right. I'm trying to look for the post. But it was like, did anybody see that post? It was like what it's like going to the beach as a mid-sized. And she was having fun. She was kind of cute. It was a big, big Asian chick. And you know, I'm not trying to hate on her, but I just I was like, yo, is this what's considered a mid-sized person now? Like she was well over 180. Like she was built like
I would say yes. The average weight has gone up significantly. Like the amount of morbidly obese children I saw today, it's so depressing.
I think we need an American version of Squid Games, but every form of death involves a harpoon.
Ugh.
Can we call it calamari? That's more delicious. Hold on. Someone said they got the actual. Lama Gigante Googled it. 5'4", 188 is the average height weight of a black woman in America right now. 5'4", 188.
So just today I was talking about a police shooting out of Cleveland 10 or 12 years ago. The police shot a 12-year-old black kid, which sounds horrific, right? Oh, my God. How could police shoot a 12-year-old child? But, of course, what the media doesn't tell you is this 12-year-old kid had a real-looking fake gun in his waistband that he reached for when the police approached him. And this 12-year-old kid was 5'7" and 195 pounds.
Oh, my God.
I mean, he was the size of a largish adult.
Jesus. Poor baby.
Yeah, you can't assess that as a child, like without, you know what I mean? Like you have a split second to determine, is this a child? Is that a fake gun? And I'm not a big cop guy. I'm not a big fan of the police, and I think they fuck up way too much. But in a case like that, where they're like, "Oh, couldn't you tell it was just a baby?" It's like, no. How in the fuck would I know that? How would I know that's a kid? Oh, couldn't you tell it was a fake gun? No.
Well, legally, they're supposed to have like the orange tip on it if it's a toy gun.
Well, the gun was in his waistband. So all they could see was the grip of the gun. It didn't have the orange tip, by the way. The kid had taken the orange tip off. So even if it was out, it wouldn't have mattered. But what the cops saw, they rolled up to a 5'7", 195-pound dude reaching for an apparent gun in his waistband. So, of course, they shot him.
Yeah.
And got indicted and prosecuted and had to go to trial and get acquitted by a jury.
Oh, my God. I'm assuming that the kid died.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Is this real?
Although I've seen cases where super fat people, the body fat is so thick it acts like ballistic gelatin and actually stops the bullets from reaching.
Dude, that's why all those mobsters during the 80s. Remember all the hits going on with the Gambinos and Lucchese's, and these guys were all like 300 pounders, and they were surviving for that reason. They were fucking all the big guys that ran the mob. They were all 250 to 350, but I think it's a good survival technique. Yeah, it is like having a ballistic vest on you.
Did you guys see this? This podcaster dude says that there should be a max exodus of Black Americans to Africa because of this verse.
No.
No, don't do it. Please.
Somebody do something.
Bye, Felicia. No, have you guys seen those videos though of people that actually leave America and go to Africa and they're like, "This is awful. I want to come back. I hate it."
The dream. They think they're getting off a plane in Wakanda, and what happens is every single black person from America that goes there, the black people there are so. Once again, people think like, oh, my values are the same as everybody else's I'm going to encounter. What they see every black American getting off there as a potential mark. They are working them. They are trying to constantly scam them. The price goes up if they know you're American. Everything, and they're like, they thought they were going to be welcomed into Wakanda and everybody was going to be kumbaya. But no, they're just trying to get your fucking money. You're a black American, and you're going to, and they all come back. They all come back, and they're like, I'll never go back there. It's every time. So, yes, it's pretty funny. It's this crazy dream. This guy right here. Hold on, can you see what I'm sharing?
Yeah.
I like when they say they're going to boycott we're going to boycott all the Asian businesses. We're only going to go to black businesses. I'm like, I've lived in black communities. Yeah. Where are all these black businesses? Where's the black nail salon? Every one of these black ladies goes to an Asian nail salon. They're not going to a black nail salon for a reason. They don't exist.
This guy was this guy obviously you could see from his shirt. He's wearing a black supremacist shirt. He's a DJ in New York, Uncle Jimmy. Very much of the black supremacist movement. White supremacy is the worst thing. White supremacy. And he was just murdered by 3 youths. Killed him. And so Anthony Cumia said it wasn't the cop. Oh, by the way, he hates cops, white supremacists, systemic racism. That's his whole thing, everything. And when it comes down to it, this is okay. So Cumia says it wasn't the cops, wasn't white supremacists, it wasn't systemic racism or a racist judicial system. It was 3 black thugs. And that's how the overwhelming majority of black murders happen at the hands of other black. But man, if you were to listen to him, it was Whitey's out to get me, Whitey. And it's just funny that like, okay, this guy who preached this shit and he gets...
Well, in fairness, everything else in his life was the product of white people, right? Those clothes, those headphones, that studio, the gun and the bullets that killed him were all engineered and produced by white people.
The only thing that wasn't was the people that made him and the people that unmade him were black. That was it. Okay. Everything in between was whitey. R.I.P. Uncle Jimmy in the chat. Yeah. 87. That's him, Uncle Jimmy.
Wait, so did they just show up at his
He's a
house?
DJ. He's not rolling in his grave. He's spinning in his grave.
Yes.
Cecil,
Night 3.
Something's going on with your mic. It's giving a lot of background noise.
Oh, because my AC.
Just sweat to death, man.
I'm fat. I sweat at fucking 68 degrees. And it's like 90 degrees here in New York today. It's a disgusting 90. All right, let me see if I can lower the fan. Make it lower.
Okay. Yeah, I haven't been following any of this very closely. So when the verdict came out, I was actually reminded that this was still going on. But Bronco, were you shocked by any of it, or had you been like following it closely?
I mean, so I never predict jury verdicts because juries are dangerous and unpredictable creatures. You never really know what they're going to do. When I looked at this case a year ago when it happened, I did my own legal analysis. It didn't look anything like self-defense then. I looked at it again when it was, the trial was happening now. It didn't look like anything like self-defense now. So on the legal merits, this was never anything that looked even close to self-defense. Could you have a runaway jury that would come back with some weird acquittal or a hung jury? Yeah, that can happen. So it's unpredictable. But the guilty verdict is completely consistent with the law and the facts in this case. There is nothing about this stabbing that looks anything like self-defense. Nothing.
So what would have been
If this judge had decided not to give the jury a self-defense jury instruction, I would not have been shocked. I think that would have been legally appropriate.
But what do you think would have been the appropriate defense for this?
There is no defense.
I know.
Well,
but
you're hired. What do you do? Like, you're hired. What do you do? Like, yeah.
With this evidence, I would have gone for what they call imperfect self-defense. So imperfect self-defense cannot get you an acquittal. It's when you have an almost complete defense of self-defense, but it has one defect. The defect is you had a genuine belief in the need to act in self-defense, but it wasn't objectively reasonable. It was irrational, or it was based on just fear. And for real self-defense, it has to be an objectively reasonable belief in the need to use self-defense. So if it's irrational, you can't qualify for perfect self-defense. You can't get an acquittal, but you could qualify for what's called imperfect self-defense. And what that does is it mitigates what would have been a murder conviction to a manslaughter conviction. And that they could have argued that here. That's available in Texas, this doctrine of imperfect self-defense. That's what I would have gone for. I would have said to the jury, listen, we know this poor kid's dead. We know it wasn't right to kill him, but our client didn't do it out of malice. He did it out of panic. And it shouldn't be murder. It should be manslaughter.
What would the sentence have been for that?
5 to 15 instead of the risk of 5 to 100, 5 to life.
I would have gone with the mosquito on the chest thing, to be honest. That was pretty brilliant. I mean, it was right off the cuff, but I think you're on to something. Anna, share my screen.
So you get sentenced to 5 to 15, and maybe you're out in 7 years, right? This kid's 19 years old, so by the time he's 25, he's out. I mean, it's like he graduated from college, criminal college.
That's and honestly, that's great age to start murdering again. 25, you got a lot of prime murdering years ahead of you.
You earned all those prison skills.
Yeah.
You're really good at anal. I mean,
I worry if he gets out in his 50s, God forbid, like how much murder he's got left in him. You know what I mean? We'll see. Some guys do.
It'll
keep
be
in
a
shape.
battle royale between him and the other twin.
imagine in 35 years, we see out like a high school track meet, and there's this 50-year-old running around the track with a knife in his hand. It's like,
Jesus.
all us OGs would be like, watch out, kids. We know that guy.
My next impression, Jesse Owens. This is supposedly Netflix is already doing. I did not watch this, but Netflix. This is the trailer. They're doing the Carmelo Anthony story.
Oh,
take a look. They're trying to keep it as real. They're trying to keep it as realistic as possible. They're not going to make it sensational. So here you go.
Come on, Carmelo. You can do it. You just ask for water politely and go on about your way.
Oh no!
What do you want, boy? Get back to work. You don't get nothing.
Boy, you came to the wrong tent.
You best get back to work or I'm going to poke myself and tell everyone on the plantation you did it! Master Metcalf, please, I mean you no harm. I'm just thirsty.
Help me! That no good monkey stabbed me! Help! Austin, are you all right? Damn it!
Excellent. I think I got a hit on their hands. They kept it grounded. I think it's fair to both sides, get the story
But if it's
out.
Netflix, don't they have to make Carmelo Anthony white?
No, not. Did you see the one? Did you see that case in they had a show called Adolescence on Netflix, and it was like a Somali kid that murdered, and then when it came to Netflix, it was
They made it a white kid,
white boy. It's like
a little white twink.
Yeah.
The director is like, listen, I don't want a black guy in this role. Get me like a young white boy I can rape in my trailer.
Stop sharing. Oh, this is great. Stop sharing Carmelo Anthony mugshots. He did nothing wrong.
Oh.
Okay. I'm gonna take. Anna, just turn off your camera for a second because I want a look at this. Is this now before we go, because I did not watch this, is this a man or a woman with a mustache, everybody?
Oh, I don't know.
All right, well, let's place your bets. Man or woman with mustache?
I'm going to guess it's a gay man.
Oh man, this is hard.
A gay man is my big guess.
Gay man. Andrew? Woman with mustache.
Oh, I don't know if it's gay, but it's definitely a dude.
That's a dude. Okay. I'll just, for the hell of it, I'll say a woman. What happened?
I don't know. It switched our screens. You stopped sharing your screen.
I did? No, I didn't.
Okay, there we go. I picked it.
Here
Rumble's
we go.
glitching. Okay, let's see. We'll find out right now.
And I'm going to go woman.
I need y'all to stop.
That's a guy.
I need y'all to stop posting the new mugshot of this child. Okay, I'm struggling today. And the mugshot that they released as quickly.
We're all struggling. We've never seen anybody held accountable for anything before, so it's a lot for us to take in.
As the trial was over, is only reinforcing what they want you to believe about young black boys, especially this young black boy. And that is that they want him to be perceived as a criminal. They didn't want no cameras inside the courtroom. They
He's a
did not.
convict, literally.
They wanted to perceive him as one. Wow. They must see. Did they go to Lucas and have Industrial Lights and Magic work on that special effects to make him look like a criminal?
That would be Disney now, Cecil.
Oh, Disney. Sorry. Amazing the way they were able to bend reality to make him look like a criminal.
Want the trial to be public, but as soon as the trial ended, they give y'all a picture of this child's mugshot. There's no coincidence there, right? This is all
he's a
part of
19-year-old man.
He's a child.
System. This boy was the captain of.
Oh, they're gonna love him in prison.
He's a cat.
I thought they don't like being called boy.
Child. This
Of
child.
his football and track team. He worked 2 jobs, and he had a 3.7, 3.8 GPA.
One of the
And
jobs
guess
was
what?
apparently impromptu heart surgeon.
Yes.
Even if you stripped him of all those accolades, he is still just
He had everything but impulse control. It was almost the perfect package.
a black boy. A black boy who defended himself. He is not a criminal. So every time that we post a mugshot of this young man, we are only further perpetuating the idea that black boys are criminal, are dangerous, are harmful. And
I think him stabbing.
By the way,
somebody
this
in the-
bullshit, this bullshit that he has a 3.7 GPA. His defense counsel spent 2.5 hours the last day of testimony trying to figure out if they could dare risk, even though they knew a conviction was certain, do we dare risk putting this client on the witness stand? And they couldn't do it. They couldn't do it. Nobody. If this guy had a 3.7 GPA, they would have had him on the witness stand like that. He would have cried. He would have begged for mercy. He would have said he was sorry. They couldn't put him up there because he was going to look at the jury with those dead eyes of his, those shark eyes of him, and the jury would have given him 199 years.
Did you feel disrespect about saying, yeah, he dissed me? That's what the fucking, yeah, the prosecution would have absolutely fucking, I have a feeling, no one's heard his fucking voice. No one has heard it. I haven't heard.
We could probably go hunt it down and find
Carmelo's voice, and I'm thinking because he is a blithering fucking idiot. There's got to be a
You know
reason.
what? After I play this video, I'll go try to hunt it down and find something. Unless they wiped it from the internet, which would have been smart, but I can try to find it. Now,
Find
Cardi
something.
B is heartbroken. I don't know if you guys are familiar with Cardi B in the chat. She's the one that came out with that song.
No offense to Bronca, but she's the #1 source when I go for legal commentary.
Isn't she Erica Kirk's BFF?
No, that's
That's
Nicki Minaj.
That's Nicki.
She
Oh,
is
that's
the
Nicki
other-
Minaj. I can't. Sorry.
is the
I mean,
other
I don't want to
black-
say they all look the same or anything, but
No, they do very much. I've actually pulled it up before where it's like, which one's Cardi B, which one's Nicki.
okay.
Cardi B is the one who, right after my favorite, one of my favorite.
Oh,
clips
Cardi
ever.
B is the one who used to drug men and rob them. Is that the
Yes,
one?
Yes.
Okay, got it. All right.
Cardi B,
I
who
remember
right
now.
after she endorsed Kamala Harris, put out a personal PSA telling women, and I swear I got to pull it up just because it's so fucking insane. This is right after she endorses a person running for president. She puts out a PSA telling women, you gotta you gotta brush your teeth. You can't eat a bacon, egg, and cheese and blow a guy because then he's gonna start fucking with all the bacon grease on him, and it's gonna fuck up your pH and your pussy. And I'm just like, she just endorsed the president. This is her PSA. It's
the practical skills of life.
Yeah.
Yes. Well, she's got some words about this whole situation.
Thank God.
I sure learned something from this. I learned to tell my sons, if a white boy, do not argue with no white boys. Cause baby, ain't
they
no law
died.
protecting you if something goes down with them. That's what I learned from this case. I'ma tell my sons, you argue with a white boy, walk the fuck away. Cause the law don't protect you when it comes to dealing with. I sure learned something from this.
So she did like one of those voices thing, and this is the clip of it that's going viral. But genius take on the matter.
She is good. Because she doesn't just keep her opinions on to different topics. Like this was definitely medical. The one I have, this is legal. She's kind of a Renaissance woman in a way. Here she is giving advice to the ladies about sticking dirty cocks in their pussy. It's beautiful. It's a lot of people don't give back.
Video so y'all could keep y'all pussy on WAP. You know what I'm saying? A lot of you have that dry ass pussy because y'all pH balance is off. And you wanna know why? It's not because you're born with it, it's because y'all keep fucking these dirty ass niggas. And y'all bitches is shy for these niggas that they dick is hot. You gotta tell babe, yo, your dick smell like mustard, my nigga. You gonna throw my pH balance off. Y'all bitches be fucking these little dirty ass niggas. Y'all be sucking they dick and shit. And y'all be gagging on it. Y'all think y'all gagging on it because the dick is big. But no, bitch, it's because it stinks. Another thing is, right, why your pH balance is thrown off, because y'all bitches need to fucking brush your teeth before you suck dick. Y'all eating barbecue ribs the whole day, bacon, egg, and cheese. Then you suck your nigga dick, and right after, he directly put it inside your pussy. Now you got bacon, egg, and cheese grease inside your pussy. You know what I'm saying? I'm only giving y'all this advice because I love you. If you don't want to take advice, all right, then, bitch. Roll the dice and keep walking around with that dehydrated pussy. Like I said, I love y'all, and this is for y'all to keep the walk.
Well, as far as I'm concerned, she just won the Nobel Prize for WAP.
So eloquent. Yes. Is this your culture? I don't like it.
I mean, this is how man got to the moon, right?
Yeah.
Well, yeah. You watched Hidden Figures. It was a bunch of Cardi B's doing math in a back room that got everybody.
Right, they delivered all the mail in World War II. I remember that. Something about that.
Yeah, this is I remember we watched this. It was right after like she endorsed Kamala, and I'm like, this is what world are we living in where fucking
in fairness, she's smarter than Kamala.
That is
true.
true.
Yeah. Kamala does not brush her teeth after eating after eating a bacon.
There's never an after. It's just an interlude.
She takes bites in between. She's she does multitask.
Well, you know what?
Snacking.
She has 161 million followers on Instagram, Cecil. So, that's her street cred.
So she's better than me.
Yeah.
How many do I have?
Like 8.
I gotta catch
call
up
him
to
the
Cardi
gay.
B. I gotta catch up to Cardi B. Goddamn, what's this?
Oh, this is her her Instagram feed. I was trying to see if she posted about the Carmelo situation. Like, this is her without makeup on.
Oh, that makeup is Satan's work.
So where's your
I swear. You see these videos of these women, and they start, and they look like that before picture, and they put the makeup on, and they look like completely different human beings 20 minutes later.
Yeah.
It's amazing.
Fucking sorcery.
Talk about Lucas special effects.
It really is like, that is like catfishing. It seems criminal to like fucking go on a date and then you take it off and you don't even look like anything like the person.
Yeah. I see guys say, listen, first date, a pool date. I'm like, first date, an orbital sander date.
Oh my God.
Did
feature pool. That's a good one.
Did you watch the interview now of his father afterwards, of Metcalf's father?
You know, I've only seen clips. So like he did this thing like a live stream, but it's 3 hours long. I just don't have 3 hours to watch something like that.
Yeah.
But I've seen
I'll
the
watch-
highlights that other people have shared.
I'll watch this clip. I didn't watch 3 hours of it. I saw they made like an AI, and of course every black person thinks it's real, where he's calling him like watermelon, like mellow, or something. It's like,
Watermelon felon.
Yeah,
I was more
watermelon.
irritated that the fact that it's like your name Carmelo, you just name him Carmel. It's okay. We get it.
Oh.
How poetic justice is served.
The muzzle is off of Jeff Metcalf, and he's going off.
Knocked it out of the park. Thank you for making it so easy for me.
About time.
So you can live with your lie if you want to, but my truth is forever.
Oh, by the way, saw a thing. A rapper just donated $500,000 to Carmelo's family.
Just like the fact your son is a convict and a killer.
Yep.
Forever. Forever's a long time. What's your master plan, Mr. Anthony? To use your son as income and soak up as much money playing victim to line your pockets?
Yep.
And then abandon him when he's at sentencing?
Yep.
Or victim impact? You just left him up there by himself? Amazing.
It's because they're
It was amazing. The father didn't show up to testify
Well, that's-
before the jury for the sentencing.
What a shitty person.
He had money. He had money to make. I mean, this is his cash cow, and it's working. Like he got $500,000 today from some rapper. Just donated.
Even the father, even when the mother showed up, you know, it's so funny. I mentioned earlier, it's like they're adult-sized, completely self-centered, retarded children, right? There's no empathy for anybody else. They are the main character of their play. Everybody else is just like an NPC around their world to make them happy. The mother shows up in front of the jury, and what she actually asks the jury for is her. Save her. He's my firstborn. He's my son. It'll be relieve my pain of him being in prison. She wasn't talking about her son at all. She wasn't saying he's really a good boy. He had one bad day. He deserves some mercy. He can come back and do good for the world. She wasn't saying any of that. She was saying, save me suffering. It was all about her. And the father couldn't bother showing up at all.
Well, that just shows the environment that he was raised in, why he would do something like this and think it's okay.
You know, honestly, I'm starting to like when you have a minor committing a fucking crazy crime, I almost think the parent should be fucking charged. I know that sounds, a lot of people would say that's crazy, but if you have, maybe, all right, if this kid didn't have any kind of record before, then maybe not. But if you have a kid that is a multi-time repeat offender criminal, and you do nothing, you're just releasing this on society, I think the parents are liable for it. I think they should be criminally liable if you have like literally a fucking monster. Like you have your own Frankenstein monster you unleashed on your neighborhood. It's robbing.
So we have a legal doctrine like this for dogs that bite people. And the doctrine is the first bite is free. The first bite is free. Your dog bites somebody, you're not civilly liable for that because no one could see it coming. But if your dog has bit someone, now you're on notice that your dog tends to bite people. And the second time they bite someone, it's all on you.
Yeah, I might not, like I said, it might not have applied in this case, but I think there should be some sort of precedent with because there's teachers are leaving the teaching profession because they're like, we call up the parents and we're like, hey, your kid hasn't been in school in 2 weeks. And they're like, what the fuck you telling me for? And they hang up on them. Like, you know what I mean? They're like, checked out. Like, there's no, and then now this kid's just a fucking nightmare unleashed on society. And they're young. And I'm like, there's no accountability. There's no ramification. Whether they raise them good or raise them bad, there's no ramification for doing a bad job. There's no repercussion for doing a bad job. There's no, it's.
Well, that all started with the stupid participation trophy thing. Like nobody has any morals or accountability for anything,
Also,
or even a drive to do better.
the schools don't want them in there either. They're happy they're fucking skipping class because they're just a fucking, you know what I mean? Everybody could learn a little better when they're not there. So they're not going to be fighting. And they just pass them to the next grade because they want them out in 4 years. They don't want a fucking monster in here for 5, 6, 7 years. They're like, get them out, get them out. And it's funny because the states that have a lower passing rate, the kids actually learn because they're forcing them to actually pass the classes. And it's like California will boast, we have the highest passing rate. Yeah, because you're just literally passing everybody to get them the fuck out of the school as soon as possible. Look at Anna, for example.
Oh, shut up.
She can barely read.
Well, you see them on social media. You see them on X and TikTok. You hear them talk. You see them write. They can't speak grammatical English. They can't write grammatical English.
Yeah, I mean, there's so many. I know they, you know, pick the worst for you know, for fun.
No, they're not
but-
getting picked. I had a black female lawyer who I learned later has been disbarred, but she wanted to ask me a question like I was going to chop down a tree. I mean, it's
Yeah, they use that word a lot.
Yeah, but
this was a lawyer.
They do videos of like really.
Wait, was that
simple
one that
math.
you were fighting with on Twitter like a year ago or so?
No, that's a different one.
Okay.
I loved her. She was amazing. She was amazing. I did a show debunking her and raising funds, and I bought me a BMW and 2 Rolex watches. That was fantastic.
Oh. Just argue with her some more. No wonder you love her.
What's her number?
She left. She ran away. I know.
Well, I'm dumb. Tell her to argue with me. She'll do better. Bring her.
Yeah, but see, you're dumb. You won't make any money like he did.
I literally don't know what happened to her. She just disappeared off of social media. But I thank you, my lady, for the car and the watches. It was awesome.
Nice.
I don't have the car anymore, but I still have the watches.
Yeah, they do those videos in like Times Square. They can't make simple change. Like you were just saying, I didn't know that fact. What you're saying, they can't make change. But a lot of times they're like, if something's 90 cents and you have $1, how much change you get back? And they're like, there's like.
Well, to be fair, that's not just blacks. Like if you go and watch that whatever podcast and they're just like, what country is south of the United States? And they don't know.
Yeah,
it's the same thing. Those are low. Those tend to be mostly white girls on whatever, right? But it's the same thing. They're low
white,
IQ.
Hispanic and Asian, yeah.
Yeah. So there's low IQ people in every demographic. It's just the size of the demographic that's low IQ. Because that's where you get the disparate outcomes. And again, every individual should be judged as an individual. But when you're talking about group dynamics, well, you're going to get the dynamics of the group. And if a group has an average IQ that's a standard deviation lower than another group, you're going to get different life outcomes. IQ is not the only thing in life that matters for life success, but it's probably the most important thing. And then you layer on other things over that, like conscientiousness and diligence and hard work.
Yeah, so I think, and correct me if I'm wrong, but I think Anna's right. I think girls are, you know, just as low IQ as average black people. I think.
Oh my God.
No, they're not. They're
is that
actually
the
not.
point you're trying to? I think that's the point you were trying to make, and I agree with you.
So generally, women have the same average IQ as men, but if you envision a bell curve, the male bell curve is much wider than the women's bell curve. So women tend to be closer to the average IQ. For white people, that would be 100. Men tend to have more variance. So you end up with a lot more male geniuses, and you end up with a lot more male kind of psychopaths on the other end of the spectrum.
There was a girl on whatever podcast who was trying to explain how the women have it better in the bell curve because it's higher. And they're like, that's
it's right.
And they're like, that's not. They're like, it's the wider part. That's fucking. And they were like,
But let's face it, for men, especially in your younger years, finding a girl like that is just for a weekend is a treasure. You just hit the lottery for one weekend. It's amazing.
She brought up the bell curve as evidence that women are smarter, and she was just like, "Look how much higher it is," and they're looking at her like, "I'm like, is this fucking real?" Like,
Oh no, I didn't watch that one. No, there was a clip that came up the other day, and it was like can you name like a country in Europe? And she's like, Africa. Like, it's so painful to watch now.
Where is what continent is Africa in?
Really?
Checking.
Are you retarded?
Can you? But that's it. Like they're asking like really, really basic shit, like making change. You know, people in New York. What ocean is off the coast of New York? You know what I mean? Like, even if you just like, they should be able to guess. Some of them can't name an ocean. They don't know the name of an ocean. They're like, well, we'll just name it. You know,
We've all heard the breakfast question, right? Like how might you feel right now, like in the early afternoon? How might you feel right now if you hadn't had breakfast this morning? Yeah. And like a person who can think might say, well, I guess if I hadn't had breakfast this morning, I might feel hungry right now. Right? But stupid people cannot do the hypothetical. So they respond like, what do you mean? I did have breakfast this morning. They can't understand the hypothetical question.
I ate breakfast this morning. It's like, that wasn't the question. So how would you feel if you didn't? But I did. And then it's like, oh boy.
But they can't imagine how they would feel in a hypothetical alternative. They can't understand how other people feel in circumstances. These are basic psychological test questions. You might ask, so how do you think Jimmy might feel if he got to school and realized he left his lunch at home? And they can't provide an answer because they can't put themselves in the place of another person because other people don't actually exist for them.
Well, isn't that like a sign of narcissism? Like if you lack empathy, you're a narcissist.
Other people. That's why when psychopaths kill people, they're not actually killing human beings. They may as well be killing mannequins from their perspective. The only actual human being is them.
Robert in the chat is answering how he would feel. He said he'd feel horny if he left his lunch at home. I think he might just be a horny guy now that I'm looking at that.
Oh my God.
There's no wrong answer, Robert. Thank you for participating. This is the guy that's
integration.
Man, I remember just screaming at the screen when I watched this earlier. I was like, no, don't you dare.
And I want you to begin to think about this America and the white people problem that we have.
The white people problem.
What can we do to change?
Everything in his room, in his existence right now, is a creation of white people. The microphone, the glasses, the clothes, the studio, the air conditioning, all of it.
Give us another chance. We can change. Please give us another chance. We can change. What do we need to do?
I'm going to make a statement.
Okay.
We know that Martin Luther King, the beginning of his work was all about integration. We do know that later on that did change. Integration has had great benefits.
For who?
I think now.
Can you talk any slower?
Unless you must stay in America.
This is at 2x, by the way, guys. We're at double speed right here.
To be in the USA.
This is the part that really got me, really upset.
Otherwise, if you're black, integration has had great benefits.
Oh my God.
I'm telling you, and I'm saying this as a collective, let's drain this place of its benefits. And make our mass exodus.
This is him asking for his mass exodus to Africa.
And go home and build.
Who's stopping you?
I repeat.
No.
Integration has had great benefits to black people.
How can we miss you when you won't go away?
Let's drain this place
of
its benefits and make our mass exodus and go home and build. See, civil rights did not make white people that are infected with whiteness stop being racist. They still
He's right. It's not. You got to get away from us. We're the worst.
They do know that Africans sold them to slavers, right?
No.
And sent
They
them
know
on the way over here, right? Like
No, they know Roots, which was like a guy with a giant butterfly net catching slaves. It was like Planet of the Apes where they got the nets on horses grabbing. That's what it was. It was never.
You know, I've
never.
actually had black people tell me that the Africans who sold them into slavery, but by the way, by the millions, only a tiny fraction of slaves from Africa came to North America. They mostly went to other places. They went to South America. They went to the Caribbean islands. Only a tiny fraction, less than 10%, came to America. But they'll tell me that, well, those Africans who sold the slaves, they didn't know they were selling them into slavery. They thought they were selling them into like temp work.
my God.
They were selling them into jobs.
Oh my God. Yeah, no.
That's how delusional they are. No, we thought we were giving them like LinkedIn employment opportunities. We didn't know it was slavery.
No,
we just had chains put on them.
with inflation, but still, the first black woman to become a billionaire was the Queen of Angola for slave trade. She's one of the most powerful people of her time. It's like, really? You guys don't know about that? Why don't you do a little history? Oh, you don't like the history facts? Okay, well, that's the facts, guys.
They did a movie a couple years ago. What was it called? It was called like Warrior Women or something, and it was about
Warrior Queen.
Warrior Queen. And they left out the fact that she was fighting. The French were trying to stop the slave trade. She was fighting to keep the slave trade open. And they just made the movie as a black queen fighting the oppressive French fucking troops that they were there. They didn't belong in a. And they left out the whole reason behind the war is she was fighting to keep slavery. It's like the Netflix fucking version, but they just needed a black heroine so badly from history, that a real historical, that they just left out the part that she was fighting for black slavery. The woman can't. The woman.
Hey guys,
can't.
I'm gonna have to run actually. So thanks for having me on again. I really appreciate the invitation. It's always fun to be here. But this is my window of availability. So
thank you so much.
Hey, have a great rest of the show and have a great weekend, everybody. And watch out for those
Nick
don't be chimping out.
Oh my God. Bye, Bronco. Have fun with the move.
Bye.
Bye. Okay. Cecil, I really have to pee, so can you hold the fort down while I run to the bathroom really quickly?
If you'll make a lot more money if you do it on camera.
Yeah, I'm not going to do that. I'll be back in a minute.
Some people don't like money. What are you going to do? I tried, fellas. Cheers, Bronca. Oh, I should have been. Guys for reading the rants, says Uncapped Turtle. Yeah. Well, let's see. Let's see how she's doing on rants. You guys want to hear the rest of this guy explaining how everybody's got to go back to Africa? I was like, don't you do that to us. Don't you dare do that to us.
Raised racist children that run this country to this day. The Civil Rights Act just...
He's right. It's mean to make them stay here and live with, like, we are just racist cavemen, and they're kings. It's cruel and unusual to force literal kings to live among cruel cavemen. As much as we want them to stay, the right thing to do, the actual right thing to do is to say, yes, we understand. We'll let you go and be free of us. And be and we've been holding you back. So, yeah, I think Whitey's time is over. Like, hey, the free ride of getting to hang out with black people all the time is over. It can only be so good for so long, but all good things come to an end. He's right. So as much as I hate to see him go, I think he might be right.
Made social discrimination federally illegal in key areas of American life, housing, voting, and such. It changed what was lawful.
I can't do it. This guy's
boring. Can you pause it real fast? Because I need to talk to our audience about something awesome. Okay? Can you?
Yeah, it's paused.
Okay. Hey guys, I need to talk to you about the amazing thing, which is Rumble Wallet. We hear a lot about crypto, but here's here's the part most people miss. Crypto was created so you could actually own and control your money. After the 2008 financial crisis, Bitcoin was designed as an alternative to banks. So instead of the bank holding your money, delaying transfers, or limiting access, you're in control. And if you ever had to wait for a transfer to clear, you felt that problem. Now, fast forward to today. Everyone's heard of crypto, but getting started still feels complicated. That's exactly why I use Rumble Wallet. It takes all the complexity and makes it simple. Choose what you want: Bitcoin, dollar backed stablecoins, or even digital gold backed by real gold. No complicated setup. It connects with MoonPay, so you can use your credit card, debit card, or bank and be up and running in minutes. And let me tell you guys, MoonPay is legit. It is more secure than any bank or any digital platform I have ever used. MoonPay is so secure, it thinks that I am a fake person. The CEO of Rumble sent me $1,300 in Rumble Wallet. I still can't access it because MoonPay is like, that Star Wars girl, you're a little shady. We think you might be not real. So guess what? You can't get in. We are not going to verify you. So I'm telling you right now, just because it's crypto, right? Crypto earns money. So I would have just got the $1,300 and, just been on my merry way. But it's actually been earning me money since I can't touch it. Since MoonPay is like, you're a whammon. You probably don't make the best decisions. We're going to keep your money from you. And guess what? It's going to gain interest, which is awesome. So yeah, shout out to MoonPay. It's more secure than any bank or any other platform I've ever used. So I will say, if you want your money to be secure, make sure that it's backed by MoonPay because it's pretty damn secure. So once you've set up, you can even support your favorite Rumble creators like me directly. So do this now. Scan the QR code that's right here on the screen, or click the link in the description and download Rumble Wallet. From there, you can set up your wallet, tap buy, and you're in the game. In just a few minutes, you can go from hearing about crypto to actually owning some.
Wow. I need a Rumble Wallet now.
Yeah, you should. You should get it. It's awesome. And I want you to know that I got a personal email from Rumble themselves saying that they like my improv skills.
There you go. Improvisation.
Improvisation skills when it comes to reading these ads.
I got a personal letter from them too. It said, "Fuck off, fatso." And I was like, why?
Well, they are entitled to say that.
They could have sent it. Was in the regular mail too. Like they could have sent an email. Was not us.
I also want to announce that because World Cup has started today, I am going to be doing exclusive member-only streams here on Rumble, so make sure you guys are a member of my channel. That way you can watch it. I might have a magical telescope up on the screen that will allow you guys to see what I'm seeing, but I am going to be doing reactions to as many of the World Cup games as I can. So, Cecil, you're welcome to come on. I know you don't know anything about soccer, but you're more than welcome to come on and join me.
I mean, it's a game for children. I know that.
Oh my god!
It's a game for little children, and they just chase they chase a ball around a field mostly, and if someone scores, I guess that's something cool. But it's not necessary. It's still a great game if it's scoreless.
Well, right now, South Korea versus Czechia, they're got 6 extra minutes, and it's pretty hardcore. It was 1-1 for most of the time.
What's the country that South Korea is?
It's spelled CZECHIA.
Is it Czechoslovakia?
No. Czechoslovakia is not a country anymore. They split up into different
Why wasn't I told?
I don't know. It happened before I was born, so I think you would have known that.
Is it Constantinople?
No, that's Istanbul, you dummy.
Huh. Once again, why wasn't I told?
It's
China.
Chechnya.
It's Chechnya. Okay.
Chechnya. Yeah, I would never know how to pronounce that. But they're playing Korea right now, and I guess it's an intense game. Peaches and the Munchkin are watching it, which is stealing my Wi-Fi, but that's okay. Yeah, tomorrow it's Canada.
Get a new globe, by the way. I need a new globe.
Yeah, you do. Canada versus Bosnia, Qatar versus Switzerland, Brazil versus Morocco, USA versus Paraguay. So I'm definitely going to be watching the USA one and the Brazil one. I think Jay Bama is going to come on with me and watch the Brazil one.
Is there going to be East Germany versus West Germany at any point?
No, that's not a thing anymore. Germany kind of united, and now they just have one team. Cecil, what the hell is wrong with your chair? Do you still have a peeling old chair, or is that your green screen that's messing it up?
It's literally peeling right here.
Why don't you get a new chair?
Because the chair's fine.
Oh my God, this is painful. Let me read some super chats because I'm a little bit behind, especially over on YouTube. So thank you everybody for your patience. Russell, thank you for the 2. For $500, we need a wedgie twirl. Well, Cecil will do that for you if you send him 500.
A wedgie twirl. No, they don't want. Did you get to your 500? Well, let's go. Let's look at your Rumble rents.
I have not gotten to $500. I'm at $91.99 on YouTube, and on Rumble I am at 61.
Well, let me do quick math. We're halfway there.
Yeah, that's quick math. Jay Bama, thank you for the 2. I want to go to Knott's within the next year. It's okay. Like, it's just like a Western themed.
What is it? Knott's Berry Farms?
Yeah. Maybe it's because I live close to it that it's not like a big deal. Like, even like I'm like a Disneyland isn't the biggest deal anymore. But I mean, it's fun. Let's see. Laserbeam Hawkins, thank you for the 5. Hail Jack Show, Rumble's live chat feature sucks, at least on my phone. Text is too small to read and scrolling through the chat doesn't work. Yeah, I will agree. They do have some glitches. Shy Hanj, thank you for the 2. What was that?
I'm just sharing. I'm about to share something.
Okay. Riggers.
Put it on in the background when I'm sharing.
Okay, Riggers, don't think about the next 13 seconds.
Oh, wait.
I'll stop sharing. Once you start sharing, it'll pop up.
There we go.
Let's see. Oh, no. What is this?
You want to see? This is the mayor of mayor of Toronto telling there was a police shot, and she's letting people know that the family is in our farts.
They are very much in our thoughts. As
what?
Across the service. They are very much in our thoughts. As
it's very touching. I want the family of the slain officer to know that they're in our farts.
Across the service. They are very much in our thoughts.
Okay. I got.
Oh my God. Gordy86, thank you for gifting 5 memberships. Thank you, my dude. Al Barstos, thank you for the 5. Chameleon's parents shouldn't be interviewed at all. They ain't got nothing good to add except crocodile tears. You know what? I don't think they're helping any of this at all. Russell, thank you for the 5. Bronca, let's say that I wanted to poke someone in the blood pump in public, but get away with it. What advice would you give? Yeah, I've noticed that Bronca doesn't exactly give legal advice, even though that's his whole thing. He's very...
Well, I think we were joking around tonight.
No, we were. But even then, he's like very cautious about what he says. It's like a doctor giving medical advice on the show. It's like they don't want to because then they could get held liable because that's
I give advice all the time.
Yeah, but you're not a doctor or a lawyer.
No, but I give financial,
yes,
medical,
but if that's not your
advice,
profession, you can't be held accountable in
weight
that way.
loss advice, especially if you're a young
Liable.
girl. And you know this. I tell this to young girls all the time because I know a lot of young girls watch whatever channel I'm on. There are there are ways you have to. First of all, the most important thing a girl can be in the world, and people are like, oh, do I need an education or do I? No, you have to be thin. It's the most important thing a girl can be is in shape. So I have lots of different ways. Whether it's throwing up after you eat, that's a good one. That's try to get it out. Starve yourself. But I like smoking cigarettes. It's a great way to stay thin. It's curbs your appetite. Plus, you look cool.
Disavow Team YouTube. He is not a medical professional, and he's not actually giving advice. This is satire.
No, this is not advice for everybody, but teenage girls particularly is what I'm.
Oh my God. YouTube, please do not get me with your AI bots. This guy has not been on YouTube in a while, and he forgets that there's still rules.
I'm like a doctor.
Shy Hanj, thank you for 2 super chats in a row. The sovereign nation of Wakanda, full of engineers. Oh my God. I will never forget Irina. I don't know how to say your last name, but I know who you're talking about. Russell Hall, thank you for the 2. Saying not to do it is not advice. I would say that very much is advice, Russell. The Buzz, CJC, thank you for the 5. Anna, Memphis is like Compton of Tennessee. Oh, okay. I didn't know that. It's a good comparison. Shy Hunch, thank you for the $20. 2 years ago, an engineer sucker swung at me in SF on Gary Street. I barely dodged, and despite knowing MMA, I realized I can't respond with San Francisco people around. They'd see me hitting an engineer, and I'll become the racist. Walked away. Yeah, they're
Pretty
crazy
much.
up there.
Yeah, the worst thing you could do is win a fight. You're fucked.
Yeah.
I have something. Somebody sent this to me. I've been playing it all week because, it seems kind of hypocritical. Like I keep telling women to stay thin while I'm such a fatso. It seems like, hey, that's.
Oh my God, this one that's making you look even shorter than you actually are. This
Hmm?
AI image of you that you've been sharing.
No, this one here.
Oh, okay,
I'm talking about because this woman, Juju's the only person I know who they talk about their first crush, the first guy that they got turned on by as a kid.
Oh, I remember
And
mine.
who was yours?
Antonio Banderas in The Mask of Zorro.
Okay, Antonio Banderas. This woman and Juju have the same person. It's not.
Who have seen Megan Fox in Transformers, widely known as a lot of guys awakening. They saw it and they're like, okay, yeah, I'm into women. And people are asking, what is the women's equivalent to this? What movie or scene did women see and know that they're into guys? I've seen a lot of people say Tom Cruise, Paul Walker, Channing Tatum, but no one said mine. Okay, so I'm going to tell you guys mine. Mine was Jack Black in Nacho Libre. Seeing that, I ever had a bit of a heart palpitation. A little tingle, if you will. I loved it so much. My dad threw me a Nacho Libre themed birthday party. And ever since then, 2 decades later, I still like chubby guys. It has never went away. So thank you, Jack Black, for my awakening to being a chubby chaser. I still get butterflies thinking of that movie.
They're out there, boys. I got one.
Oh my God.
I got one. Yeah, they
what actually makes sense though? Because in that it's like he's going out of his way to impress a girl. And so it's kind of like boys like Aladdin, and lots of girls like Aladdin, but it's like a princess movie that's in the perspective of a guy, and a guy that's longing for a girl, and that's attractive to women.
Mm-hmm.
So I can understand that. But I just remember I only watched that movie once, and the one where like the fat girl's trying to drag the skinny guy. She's got tunnels in her ass. She crawls in her tunnels like a rat. But
is everybody saying this chick is fat? This chick is not fat, by the way.
She just has giant boobies.
You want to look at her thing? Yeah, she's not fat. There she is.
The cute girl.
She's in shape. She's cute girl.
So what movie was it for Juju?
You can find prettier.
What?
What movie of Juju's was what?
School of Rock. School of Rock was her sexual awakening.
What? When he shows up as the teacher or before?
He was.
My God! She's picturing herself as the iCarly chick, and you're the teacher.
Maybe.
Wait, you guys have to dress up like that for Halloween?
Maybe we will.
Oh my God.
She said it began her lifelong love of fat, funny guys. So.
Oh my God. Well, you know what? There's someone out there for everyone, and you found
God
one.
bless Jack Black. You know.
Oh, that's so disturbing.
Look at Jack Black getting fatzos laid all over the world. Look, this girl, dude. Who knew? Who knew?
I like that comment. Juju is fucking weird. She's been dating Cecil for how many years now?
Almost 3 years.
It's been almost 3 years. Oh my god. Wow. Your aging hasn't gotten to her yet?
Well, I aged very quickly because, like, within a month of her meeting me, I aged 10 years because she thought I was 42 and I was 52.
Oh my
So I
god.
think once I aged 10 years in like an instance, she was like, I think the years slowed down after that.
Gotcha. Okay, I need to check the score real fast. Yeah, I have a completely different experience. I just remember watching The Mask of Zorro, and he goes from being this sweaty imbecile, drunken imbecile that wants to avenge his father to this like super sexy Latino man running around and fighting the bad guys. It was very, very sensual.
He was my sexual awakening too.
Here's a lot of people's sexual awakenings, but I like that movie. You know how I buy all of those hot toys? Zorro was the first one I ever bought.
I remember.
Oh my god.
Where
yeah.
is it? Do you have it displayed anywhere?
I used to have it, but then I redid my shelves. I'm actually gonna redo them again soon and bring them all back.
Why don't you give it to your mom? You know she would love it.
She can't have Antonio. She wants, you know, my mom wants Gerald Butler from The Phantom of the Opera. We're in the movie theater. My mom literally was like having an orgasm looking at him.
Do you have the figure of him? Is there a figure of him?
I don't think so. Let me Google that.
That'd be good. Maybe
That'd be a great thing to get my
some choke out. Maybe we'll do a crowdfunder. Get Sandy a Gerard Butler Phantom of the Opera.
Dude, there'd be a lot of women that would buy that. Oh, it's only the ugly one.
K to the Swiss says, Cecil's aging is not bothering Juju, but Juju's aging is bothering Cecil.
Okay.
Well, I mean, not that much.
These are the only ones that exist. It's not the Gerald Butler ones. It's the ugly ones. This is a custom made one that somebody did.
Oh, that's the Lon Chaney. That's like the Lon Chaney one, the original.
Yeah.
The other one looks like a horror version of Shane. Look. This guy here does.
This one?
Oh, kind of. Yeah. Look at that. He does look like Shane. I see what you're saying.
Yeah, if he cosplayed as a monster.
Oh my god. I can't.
Do you see it? Like, I never saw that before, but I can see
it now.
I've seen it. Listen, I've seen it from the day I met him.
Oh my god!
Wait, now I don't know if I can ever unsay it. Wait, you've been seeing Shane through this lens the entire time you've known him? You're
from
like
day one. I've always thought it. Like, if he wanted to go and cosplay as this dude, it looked really good. Like, I want to be clear. I don't think Shane looks like this guy. I think that Shane could. This looks like Shane in makeup as a monster.
As the Phantom of the Opera.
Yeah.
Share this. This could be Yanzi and Shane right here. When they first met.
No, again, I want to be clear. I don't think that Shane looks like that. I think that looks like
oh my
Shane.
God, what Lon Chaney. Oh my god.
Not there. Like you know the photo. Where's my sandwich, Yanzi?
Oh my god.
Prometheus in the chat. Wait, that's not Shane?
No, I just like it looks like Shane, as in makeup. Like it's like Shane was an actor and he got the role of that character. You know what I mean?
Cord Wainer quoting Chokeout. I've always seen Shane as a disgusting corpse monster. Now, I did not, on the other hand, did not see Shane, but I do see a kind. I don't know what it is, but
No, it's not
obviously
that.
he
It's not,
doesn't look like this.
there's-
Obviously,
it's the statues. Go back to the statue pictures.
Oh my god. He's gonna hate us after
No,
this.
I know,
he
but
already
again,
hates
I
me.
just
But I
want
mean, I'm not saying he looks like him. I'm just saying there's something. Maybe it's the head shape or the length of the face. Or,
Okay, no, you know, like he looks
oh,
like
it's Lon Chaney. Yeah, it's Lon Chaney.
like if you look at the statues, it looks like he's got dressed up and had makeup put on. Do you know what I mean? Like, so
Like
that's
this.
not what he looks like normally. That's what he looks like after he's been in the makeup chair.
You
Oh
say
I can't explain
you're
what I
saying
mean.
he looks like saggy face Shane Davis.
No, that's not what I'm saying. You're now putting words in my mouth.
Well, I'm translating.
Try and get me to fight
There's obviously a language barrier.
Somebody said something because like Shane's whole thing is a gay vampire. Okay, there's actually, I don't know if you guys watch Always Sunny in Philadelphia. There's a Halloween episode where they're trying to figure out who knocked up the girl. And the one main guy, he's dressed up like the Phantom of the Opera, but he thinks he's a vampire. And he's like, I'm a vampire. They're like, no, you're the Phantom of the Opera. That's Shane.
This show's fucking brilliant. No, but
Let me
this
see if
one
I
here,
can-
especially highlighted. Look, the one that's highlighted, the
Yeah.
big one on the right. Yeah, this one there. Yeah, yeah.
No
That's
one's
like
gonna be
Shane
able to
Davis
unsee
stars
this
as the
now.
Phantom of the Opera. It's like he's been through the makeup chair, and that's him after makeup.
We'll get him to do it for this Halloween.
Yeah, it's not what he looks like on a day-to-day basis. I'd like to make clear.
But this one over here, right where he's holding the cane, that one you'd say is more day to day. Shane, could you highlight that one, Anna?
Yes, yes.
Which one? Sorry.
The one where he's holding the cane. It's
Yeah,
right.
this one left.
Yeah,
Yeah,
one.
that one. Yeah.
That you'd say is more day to day, Shane.
I'm gonna get shit for this off him or no.
I know.
Okay.
I'm only doing this because you're uncomfortable.
Okay, hold on. Let me.
Was an innocent comment.
Oh, wait, no, this doesn't have audio. Okay, I'll probably get flagged for this. I'll have to cut it out on YouTube. Okay, here we go.
Yo, yo! Look at the turnout for our party!
I want to suck your blood! It's twilight time! Time for blood sucking!
Yeah, dude, I'm doing a vampire thing because chicks are all into vampires and stuff, you know, because of the stupid Twilight movie and all that other crap, you know. So I'm like, what if the waitress is into it? This is my best shot.
You are dressed like the Phantom of the Opera. He's not a vampire.
He eats theater people.
No, he doesn't.
But he does.
I'm surprised you even know who the Phantom of the Opera is.
He might not.
He doesn't.
No, I don't. I don't. Sorry.
Love this
Yeah, there you go. There's Shane. And then the rest of this episode is them trying to figure out who impregnated her at this party.
Is he Mel Gibson in that picture, Mac? Is he Braveheart?
No, I think he's Jon Snow, right? I don't know. I don't remember who he is. Chat, you guys can tell us. Who is he?
Who's that? 1925.
Oh my gosh. Jokat, how you been? How's the kid?
Yeah, he's good, thank you. He's good.
Did you watch this part? Were you here when I was playing?
No.
This is so touching. A police officer died, and she's letting the family know that they're always in her farts.
They are very much in our thoughts as they face this profound loss.
Remember, keep the family in your farts.
Oh, they're saying he's supposed to be Aragorn in Lord of the Rings.
Oh, okay. How is this creature that I found out today because I played this clip on my show? I'm like, how is this creature the fucking mayor of? And now we have our own creature in fucking New York, but She's been there for a while. How is she the mayor of Toronto? Turns out her husband was the mayor of Toronto, and he was good. So when he died, they thought, why not his wife? Just like if you had a surgeon and he died, be like, get me his wife.
Logical.
We're learned doctors.
House of learned doctors.
Keep the family in your farts.
They are very much in our thoughts as.
It's a good place to keep them.
Canada's worse than here.
All right, what do you think about this, Chogouts? Let's get the UK.
Oh, Patrick Christie.
Anna has no idea what's going on in the UK right now. I told her, like, well, probably talk about Belfast. And she goes, what's happening in Belfast? And I'm like, nothing. All right, so this is pretty much.
I do know Belfast is in Ireland.
All the comments on every video I've seen so far, Cecil, all the comments underneath are like, of all the places they wanted to try it, they tried it with Belfast. You know what I mean? Like,
Belfast's going to kick it off because they're showing it can be done. They're moving out. All the immigrants are voluntarily moving out because
they're doing stop. Have you seen the videos of the citizens doing the stop searches?
Yeah,
it's finished. Cecil, can you imagine being sat in your house, turning on the news, and hearing, of all people, Jerry? I know you're not going to know this, is Anna. Jerry Adams, of all people, telling you that your behaviour is not on. Can you?
Oh, fuck off! He could fuck off.
Imagine being told by Jerry Adams. Jerry Adams, Anna, they've had IRA.
Anna, I'll tell you what happened, Anna. They were a special a newcomer, a new Irish citizen, if you will, was sawing off one of those old crappy Irish citizens' heads in the middle of the street.
Oh.
Wait, have you not seen the video?
No,
she has no idea. She's like on fucking Jupiter. And then I think yesterday or 2 days before, they grabbed a retarded deaf guy and carved his eyes out and cut his nose off.
What?
And
what? Wait, what?
Yeah, that happened in Belfast also. And everybody just like there's two.
Wait, what? I don't know about that second. Wait. No, I think you're getting the two confused.
Nope, there's two separate ones, yeah. So they are now going door to door and telling people it's time to leave Belfast. It's happening, and it shows that if the government will fucking just keep bringing. By the way, the Rupert Lowe with the rape report, the numbers are astounding. Do you know how many rapes have happened in the UK in the last 20 years by Muslims on white British women? Did you see the number on that, Chokeout?
No, but I don't need to. I know it's hundreds of thousands, man.
250,000 British white women have been raped by Muslims in the last. This is an astounding betrayal by the government to keep bringing in savages from the third world. And everybody was waiting for the breaking point. Well, it happened in Belfast. And I think men in other places are going to start going, well, if Belfast was able to go door to door and get rid of them, since the government's not fucking doing anything, maybe we have to start doing that ourselves. Because yes, if you're waiting for the government to solve this problem, it's never going to fucking happen. It's not the same.
Cecil has been talking for 5 minutes, and I have no idea what he's talking about. What is going on?
Okay, Anna. First of all, it was only one incident, Cecil. I just double checked.
Oh, it was the same guy?
Yeah. So basically, Anna, some fucking dude with autism who. Listen, do you want to hear a fucked up story?
Oh, the guy who got his head sawed was the autistic guy?
Yeah, but Cecil, the dude who is the same victim a year or so ago, got kidnapped and tortured by a group of other people as well. Like, talk about lightning striking twice, man. But I think it was Irish people who got him the last time. But anyway, the dude is mentally not fully well. And this fucking black dude from Sudan, who shouldn't be in our country, just started stabbing him and then got on top of him and was basically attempting to cut his fucking head off. And some Irish dude with it's a sports weapon, but for want of a better description, it's a fucking club, man. Like a club. Some Irish dude ran over with some club and just started fucking smashing his head in, getting the dude off. Anyhow, ever since that, the Irish, who are known to be a little bit lively when they want to be, decided to take matters into their own hands.
They're evicting.
Yeah,
That's
but
the
the only thing is,
the normal Irish people are evicting the foreign invaders.
Pretty much.
well,
Okay, let's
it's
watch that.
going off. It's going off like. And
Yeah,
then
so
have you
here's
seen the videos of
yeah,
Keir
this guy
Starmer
explains
getting-
it pretty well. The whole
Okay, let's see.
This is one of the best descriptions of what's happening, and it's starting to. I think it's going to have. They said they're going to decide by tomorrow whether this is an actual movement, because it's usually 3 days they get out of their system. They're going to overcharge people by throwing them in jail and giving them ridiculous sentences to stop people from doing this. They're going to make example of a few people. So we'll know by tomorrow if this is going to be something that's got legs and it's going to spread like wildfire, or it's going to just fizzle out.
All
But,
I'll say is there is definitely some truth to the comments of like, of all the places you could go and fucking try it, you decided to pick on people in Belfast. Like of all the people in the United Kingdom, you tried it with people from Belfast. Do you know what I mean? It's like talk about taking the fucking worst route, man. Like,
yeah, it started. People are pointing out it really started with the verdict from the j.A.C.k case too. People were already in a
with the
fucking
kid that got killed.
The kid that got killed, and the video got released. So
yeah,
people,
but wait, that's a big sentence. That's a big sentence in England. This is what
I know, but I think that the public got to hear and see the video.
Oh,
of the
see,
cop,
yeah.
That had everybody already fucking lit, and then this happened right on the heels of that, and that was it, you know. But I mean, there's just so many cases, and there are other ones in Belfast that they did get away with for years. One guy stabbed 3 little girls to death 200 times. He stabbed them. Little girls, because he got denied welfare. So he went out.
I should get off YouTube for this story. Okay, let me just. I only have a few super chats left, guys. Mods on YouTube, can you guys start posting the link for Rumble? I will get off of.
I'll play this. This is not graphic, but here you go. This is a good breakdown of what's going on.
I want people to listen very closely to this. What do you expect to happen? There are now 2 entire generations of white British men and women who have been told that they are privileged, they're all racist, their history is bad, they don't have any culture, they're just like that lad out of Adolescence, that they're bigoted for being heterosexual, and that they should shut up because their views and feelings don't matter. And at the same time, they see nothing being done for working class white boys who are the worst performing in schools. They can't buy a property, they can't afford rent, they see billions of pounds a year going in benefits to foreigners, they see illegal immigrants being given the earth, they can't get a job because foreigners are being imported to do it on the cheap, they went to university because Tony Blair told them to, and now they'll be in debt for the rest of their lives, their sisters or female friends are being sexually assaulted by men who shouldn't even be in this country, they are demonised for liking the flag of their own country. And when they are given the chance to vote at an election, the government just does the opposite of what the people asked for. Now, I've made clear that violence is never the answer, but how can anyone possibly be surprised when it all kicks off?
I said, mate, I've said this already. I've said it in here before. It's only a matter of time. You can only push people so fucking far. Like one of my mates in my group chat, he's a lefty, but he's not a radical leftist, and he's not like he's not fully gone. And he lives in Belfast, and he's like fucking like he's a Portuguese, he's a black Portuguese guy as well. He lives in and like it's what I've told you about before, Andrew. He loves fucking Ronaldo.
Mm-hmm.
I just said to him, like, what do you? He goes, yeah, but you know they're going into fucking innocent, and that's collateral damage, mate. That's collateral damage. And these people, the collateral damage people, are the kind of people that are still supporting these fucking idiots. Anyway, I said to him, he goes, yeah, but you know, but I said, no, like if I was in charge, I told him this in front of everyone in our group chat. I said, I'd even have you removed, and it ain't because you're black. It's because all you want to do is talk shit about England every other fucking day. I would have you fucking removed just for that alone. And if your missus, who's Irish, and your kids who are Irish wanted to cry about it, I'd remove them too. That's what I said. That's what I said. I'd do it to anybody.
We're bringing in people who hate the country It's like, oh, all white people are racist and terrible. It's like, then why are you fucking risking life and limb to live here or among?
Cecil, I would never go into some. When I came to your house, what was the first thing I did, man, at the door? What was the first thing I fucking did?
You took out your dick.
I tell you after that. No, I took my sneakers off. I took my sneakers off and put them by the side of the thing because it's just force of habit. I go into someone's house, even if they say, "Oh no, don't worry." No, I take my fucking sneakers off and I put them to the side because I've got respect for someone else's fucking house. This country is my fucking house.
Right.
Take your fucking shoes off. It's as simple as that. It's as simple as that.
It's it is wild watching the entitlement of people getting here with absolute hatred and contempt for the host country all over the West, whether it's Canada, Australia, England, anywhere. They absolutely hate the people, hate the fucking culture, want to replace, and then are being paid. It's like, how much can you have people watch this shit before they fuck? Meanwhile, they're raping and pillaging with fucking reckless abandon, and the government sticks up for them. Well, you don't understand. They're from a different culture. They don't know any better. Like literally saying that, literally using that as an excuse. Well, we're not going to sentence him harshly because where he's from, rape isn't illegal.
Hey, I'm still on YouTube. You have to be careful.
Okay, I won't rape anybody.
Well, don't say the word.
But hurry up, get off. I can't hold back for much longer.
I'm trying to read the super chats. And
All right, sorry. I'm gonna get it. I'm gonna go get some ice.
Okay. Let's see. Pix is dead. Thank you for the 2. I like the ones where they cry about no AC. Pix is dead. Thank you for another 2. Carmelo, ATM, Anthony, ATM can go both ways. That is true. Okay, it just skipped on me. I apologize. Cecil left like right when my mouth starts burning. I haven't had hot Cheetos in so long. Russell Hall, thank you for the 5. Cardi B is the one with the video of her getting her holes protruded with a beer bottle on stage. Nicki Minaj, who's wait, damn it. What, have they both done that? John Wayne, thank you for the $10 movie. The Bonfire of Vanities from 1990 is just as relevant now as it was back then. Star-studded cast, but poorly reviewed because it calls out race hustlers, the media, and the Democrat politicians. All right, I will put that up here for later. Doesn't sound like something I'd want to watch, but it could be good. Joan Mullen, thank you for the $1.99. Send me the link. No, I don't know you. Let's see. There are no wrong answers, only stupid questions. Thank you, Russell. Jora Lama, thank you for the 2. There are no stupid questions, just stupid people. Crouching Taylor, Hidden Swift, thank you for the $1, even though you didn't say anything. Russell Hall, thank you for 5. The Queen of Angola was not a billionaire. No one was a billionaire in the 1600s. No, I said with inflation, like she was the richest woman of her time. Let's see. That wasn't a thing until we decoupled the currency from gold to silver. Yeah, it was saying with inflation. I read about it a long time ago. Member for 48 months. Thank you for the member chat from Ravenclaw. Howdy, Anna. How was the water park today? Oh, it was so nice. The baby had so much fun. Russell Hall, thank you for the 5. The Irish were known to decorate the outside of their houses with severed heads. Well, into the Middle Ages, the migrant was just trying to assimilate. Oh, Russell, look at you finding a bright side. Russell Hall, thank you for the 2. Violence is the ultimate answer. Well, apparently the people of Ireland or Northern Ireland would tend to agree with you. Okay, let me.
Yeah, reality is tending to agree with violence. Seems to be the answer. All we are saying is give violence a chance.
Also, guys, I had a poll on YouTube, and I said pick one: red, blue, green, yellow. Blue is winning with 35%. Red is coming in a close second, 31%. Green is a third with 28%. And yellow is the loser with 6%. You guys don't like yellow. Got you. And guys, I am less than $2 away from $100 in super chats over on YouTube. That'll help towards the goal that you guys have of me doing a spin in my bathing suit that I'm wearing.
Anna's sitting in a bathing suit she came from. Anna, could
Did
you
he
at least
freeze?
inspire some donations by leaning back a little in that chair?
I
There
have
you
to
go.
lean forward so I can read this.
You know, I think you should go back further and read it.
No. As far back as I'm going. I had to switch out my chair because that one was hurting my back. This one, it's nice.
Memphis Brown wants to know, is Anna still wet? Good question.
Part of my swimsuit is, yes. Shogun, I went to the water park today with the baby, and I had to rush home and just, like, jumped on the show from the water park.
You did what?
To a water park.
But you had to run home.
Well,
Yeah,
I had to rush home to get, because I was hosting the show.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry.
It's only 7. It only starts at 7 p.m. for her.
Yeah, but there's this thing called traffic, Cecil, and when you have kids and they don't want to leave and it's fighting to get everyone out of the water and into the car and the trek and then the traffic to get home, it's busy. We left the water park at 5 and I barely made it home in time.
7 of 9 wants to know, I think you're asking me this, will you pay me? Will I pay 7 of 9 to watch me spin? I would have to pay people to watch me spin.
Russell Hall, thank you for the $2. The South will rise again in Ireland. Ah, well, thank you.
Well, no, they didn't riot last night. I was just checking. It was
They
calm
didn't?
last night. Nah.
It's a joke. The South will rise again, man.
Oh no, I was.
Did you just do a Jamaican accent?
It's from Friends.
The South of Riders again is from the Civil War.
Cecil, there's a joke in the TV show Friends where Joey, he had accent lessons because he was doing a Civil War play and it kept coming out Jamaican. And he's like, what are you talking about? I can do a perfect Southern accent. The South will rise again, man. You never watched Friends, so you don't know. All right, guys, everyone on YouTube, go over to Rumble. My mods have been posting it in the chat. The rest of the show will be on Rumble. If you guys did watch on YouTube, please smash the like button. Please leave me a comment. DJ Fox, thank you for the last super chat of the night over there. Just signed up for Rumble. Perfect. You'll be able to watch the World Cup footage. Jora Llama, thank you for the 2. Respect Anna. Also, swimsuit Cecil win. Cecil wore a bikini one time with me once. Cecil, when will you do a bathing suit stream?
Coming up, I still have my yellow bikini. I could wear it.
There you go.
I just want to be clear: girls have no place commenting on men's sport. Even ones that know what they're talking about, which isn't you, by the way.
Yeah, but soccer. but soccer is different, or as you would call it, football.
Okay, everybody on YouTube, go over to my Rumble. Also, if you guys were watching on YouTube, please don't forget to smash the like button. Leave me a comment when the stream's over. The rest of the show will be over on Rumble exclusively, so I will see you guys all there. Bye.
I've currently got an accumulator running, a World Cup accumulator. My stake was £10, and currently